Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. There's been some debate these past couple weeks about who's next in line for the lightweight title. We have Charles Oliveira defending his lightweight title against Dustin Poirier in a couple weeks at UFC 269. But there's been some debate who is next up for the winner of that fight. And there's really only two options. You look at the division, it's Justin Gaethje or it's Islam Makhachev. Justin Gaethje, was the interim champ. He stepped in on short notice for Khabib, fought Tony Ferguson, captured the interim championship, and then went on to fight Khabib, lose, and then he kind of sat out for a while, and then he fought Michael Chandler at UFC 268, had a super impressive win over Michael Chandler, but Michael Chandler was coming off a loss, only has one win in the UFC, so I understand the debate. Meanwhile, Islam Makhachev's on a 9-fight win streak, but not against the greatest competition. He finally beat a ranked guy or a top 10 ranked guy in Dan Hooker, but Dan Hooker was coming in on short notice. Well, we finally have an answer of who's probably next in line for that lightweight title, and that's going to be Justin Gaethje, because Islam Makhachev, ESPN is reporting that he is fighting Beniel Dariush February 27th in a 5-round main event. And I absolutely love this fight. This is the fight that I've wanted to see since Islam Makhachev had that spectacular performance over Dan Hooker at UFC 267 in Abu Dhabi. I just thought this fight made perfect sense. You look at the division, and right now, Beniel Dariush is currently ranked number 3. Islam Makhachev is ranked number 4. You look at the rest of the division, and really, there's no other opponents that make sense for either guy. Charles Oliveira is fighting Dustin, so one of those is going to be coming off a loss. One of them is going to be the champion. Number 5 is Michael Chandler's coming off 2 losses, one to Justin Gaethje, the other to Charles Oliveira. Dos Anjos supposedly is injured. They tried to book that fight with Islam like 4 or 5 times now. Didn't happen. I don't think there's anyone that wants to see Islam Makhachev versus Tony Ferguson. I certainly don't. I think that's a terrible matchup. Dan Hooker, he just fought, is going down to 145 now. Conor McGregor's number 9. Conor McGregor's out for a while, and I don't think Conor McGregor would ever take a fight with Islam Makhachev. And then number 10, Gregor Gillespie. Why would it make sense to have Islam Makhachev at number 4 making his way to a title fight Gregor Gillespie, even though I think that would be a very fun matchup? So there's really only one answer, and that was Islam Makhachev versus Beniel Dariush. I'm so happy the UFC put this together. I really believe that this is the toughest test for Islam Makhachev outside of maybe Charles Oliveira, because Beniel Dariush is just super well-rounded everywhere. He has great grappling. He has great jiu-jitsu. He has very good striking. Not the greatest, but neither does Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, we know what he wants to do. He wants to come in, drag you to the ground, and submit you. And I don't know if he can do that to Beniel Dariush. But if he does, if he goes out there and puts on a dominant performance against Beniel Dariush, well, honestly, even if he doesn't put on a dominant performance, but he just wins, I think that Islam Makhachev is undoubtedly the number 1 contender. Obviously, things can change. The division moves quickly. But that fight isn't that far away. That's 3 months away. So I don't see how much it could change. We'll probably see, let's say Charles Oliveira beats Dustin Poirier at UFC 269. We could probably see Charles Oliveira defend against Justin Gaethje in maybe April or May, maybe June at the latest. In the meantime, Islam can fight Beniel in February. If he gets the win, he can wait till fall or winter of 2022, and then he can fight for the title, whoever may have it at that point. It could be Charles, it could be Dustin, or it could be Justin Gaethje. But I just think now Islam Makhachev has a chance to get that top 5 win in the lightweight division, because that's what he's missing. He's on this 9-fight win streak, and I've talked about it even with Leon Edwards as well. They have these long win streaks, but who have they beaten? And I know, you can really pick through anyone's resume and really, say, oh, this or that about it. But his best win is a short notice Dan Hooker. It was a dominant win, but Dan Hooker came in less than ideal circumstances at UFC 267. Before that, he beat Thiago Moises. Thiago Moises is a decent opponent. I think he's underrated, but still, I think he might have been ranked 15 at the time that fight took place. Win over Drew Dober, not that great, but, it was a natural progression for him to make his way up the rankings. Other than that, I think honestly, if I had to pick out all of his opponents, I think Arman Tsarukyan is Islam Makhachev's best win. And, I'll be very happy to see him fight Beniel Dariush. If he gets a win over Beniel Dariush, there's nobody that can say Islam Makhachev does not deserve a title shot. He will be on now a 10-fight win streak, and his last victory will be against a number 3 ranked guy in the lightweight division. And it's awesome because these guys are very similar in a way, because Beniel Dariush is on a 7-fight win streak, but doesn't have the greatest names on that 7-fight win streak either. He has a little bit better names with Carlos Diego Ferreira and Tony Ferguson, so a little bit better names on his resume. But if Beniel Dariush goes out there and derails the Islam Makhachev hype train for an 8-fight win streak, there's no denying, Beniel Dariush isn't the most popular guy, but he will undoubtedly deserve the next lightweight title shot. So if I had to give you guys an early prediction, this is a very tough fight to pick, and I love these types of 50-50 fights. I have no idea truly who's going to win. But right now, if I had to give you a prediction, I'm probably going Islam Makhachev. I just think he has such dominant grappling. I think he'll probably be able to take Beniel Dariush down, maybe not submit him, but probably win a decision. And I'm excited because Beniel Dariush is super durable, and I want to see Islam Makhachev go 5 hard rounds with another elite lightweight. So that's going to be very interesting to see Islam Makhachev's stamina. But let me know in the comments, what is your guys' prediction for this fight? Do you think Islam's going to win or Beniel's going to win? Make sure to like the video, and thank you so much for watching.